Where in the world do you get this outfit? 90 out of 10. Let's stay grounded. Whoa! Damn! Whoa! I'm gonna take a look at all 125 Nano Suits in Stellar Blade. I'm gonna try and be brief with my ratings as I go through these outfits. Big shout out to this YouTuber Max White for providing a video showcasing all the 125 outfits. Can you believe that the vast majority of these outfits, like 100 of them, maybe 70 to 100, are earnable within the game? They're not DLC. Shift Up's like, here, you can have all these outfits and collect them. Can I play this in 0.5 speed? Let's change the playback speed. So this is her default outfit, her default design. I would give that an 8 out of 10. It's nice, it's sleek, it stands out. I love, the gloves, her dangly, cape bits on her shoulders, some bare back, and, obviously it's very form-fitting. It's very, very nice. The orange one, nope, it's the exact same, an 8 out of 10. I'm imagining a lot of these are gonna be recolors, aren't they? This is her with a jacket? That's kind of lame. That's a 7 out of 10. You just made it worse. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? Yeah, all these jackets, 7 out of 10. You need to appreciate her form-fitting attire. All right, this one, the Stargazer outfit, really damn nice, dude. I'm loving that they kept the, the spinal thing because her whole android deal. 7.5. Ooh, wait, now that I see the front more clearly, maybe I should bump that up to an 8 out of 10. Nah, 7.5. Whoa, what's this? Raven outfit. Ooh, wow. This reminds me of Samus Aran's suit, but she has a weird wired thing connecting her arms. What is she wearing? What is this on her legs? It looks like a toilet seat cover. If it weren't for, the weird dangly bits, on her outfit, this would be a much higher rating, but I gotta give this another 7.5. This would be an 8 or an 8.5 even if it weren't for these unnecessary bits. The bear, wow, best one of all, 11 out of 10. No, it's dumb, it's silly, I guess it's kind of cute. It is weird to see a teddy bear outfit elongated like that. Eve is kind of tall. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Who plays with a teddy bear outfit in Stellar Blade? Same, 5 out of 10, nothing's changed. What is this? Sky Ace. Reminds me of one of those Metal Gear characters. A 6 out of 10. Nothing really special about this one. I like the legs, showing off her legs. This one's the same, but with a different color and with tights. 6 out of 10, same score. Oh, very gothic. So it's a gothic sailor uniform? Because it kind of clashes with the frills, in my opinion. 6 out of 10. Now it kind of looks like she's part of a Ojo-sama high school or something, right? It's 6.5. Where do you get this outfit? Where in the world do you get this outfit? Amazing. 8.5 out of 10. I don't need to explain any further. It's an 8.5 out of 10. 90 out of 10. Let's stay grounded. Whoa! That's the Black Pearl! I'm trying to find out how to get this. You have to collect cans or something. Jesus. What? 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Cool. Swimsuit? Yeah, swimsuit and frilly. Very weird combination. It's not even the right kind of, combination. I've seen some frilly swimsuits before, but this is not doing it for me. This is weird. Kind of a 6 out of 10. This is another version of her planet diving suit. More emphasis on, the form fitting around her booty. But now it looks like she's wearing a raincoat. 7 out of 10. I don't think it's nearly as interesting as her default design. What is this? A 6 out of 10. This is, what do you call these? Bomber jackets? Showing some skin on the sides. What in the world? She's got a tail? This would be so much better without the bomber jacket and the tail. This is a 6 out of 10. Eventually I'll get that up. Oh! It's suddenly a lot better. It's suddenly way, way, way better. The tail is still kind of strange to me. This is an 8 out of 10. 7.5. I'm not a fan of the stripe patterns. This is boring, dude. Yeah, this is a 5 out of 10. This is a whatever. This is okay. 7 out of 10? Yeah, 7 out of 10. Mostly because it kind of reminds me of the Evangelion suits. I don't know, Code Geass or Darling in the Franxx. Ooh, the Neuralink suit. That's very stylish. Oh, damn, dude. Damn! 9 out of 10. This is an amazing design. Whoa! 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 What? Impractical? I don't know how that stays up like that. Maybe there's some string that I cannot see. This is basically lingerie.
Perfection.
I agree this time. I give it an 8.5. Whoa! All right, the white one was an 8.5. This is a 9 because black and red are some of my favorite colors. Oh, this is the Royal Guard suit. Oh, it does look pretty good on Eve. 9 out of 10. What? I mean, I like what I see. I mean, I always appreciate Eve's butt, but this outfit doesn't really... I don't know, I'm not feeling this outfit. If she didn't have the sweater, this would be a much higher rating, because I can tell that this would be very enticing, but the sweater is just... Yeah, the sweater doesn't do it for me. 6 out of 10. She's missing something. It's too top heavy. She's wearing so much from the top, and then she's wearing nothing at all from the bottom. And it looks very imbalanced. 6 out of 10. Oh, very stylish. Like she's out to hit the club or something. That's an 8 out of 10. I like it. I'm not a fan of stripes. That's a 6 out of 10. that gets docked for 2 points. It went from an 8 to a 6. What is this? She advertising for the Xbox? I mean, it's fine. It's all right. It's like a 7 out of 10. Oh, what is this? 7 out of 10. It's cute. I like this better. I'm really liking the color scheme. 7.5. This is boring. Why would you do this? A 5 out of 10. This is really, really average looking. This is also boring. This is also a 5 out of 10. Every minute goes by and, you know, all of us, every single one of us grow more and more flaccid. 5.5 out of 10. Ooh. Okay. All right. 7 out of 10. This is cute. I actually have this one. I give this a 7 out of 10 as well. This one is also pretty nice. See, this is what I'm talking about. A leather, leather pants, and wow. She looks pretty good from behind. I would give this a 7.5. Now you just gotta ruin it by giving her stripes. What is with shift up and stripes? Why do they like stripes so much? 4 out of 10. This looks horrible. That's a 5 out of 10. All right. I know this outfit intimately well. I love this outfit. This is a great outfit, and I will give this outfit a 10 out of 10. It is perfect. What will make this even more perfect if it was, black and red. But this is still, oh my god. This is also a really good outfit. It's a little strange that you get a hoodie. It's like a swimsuit with a hoodie. Not sure why you have a hoodie for a swimsuit. It's not a swimsuit, actually. It's lingerie. Lingerie with a hoodie is still a strange idea. That said, it doesn't, it's not too distracting. And I'm looking at everything else but the hoodie. I just noticed the hoodie, occasionally. 9 out of 10. Oh, I like this one. I have it, the black kunoichi. I give it an 8 out of 10. Little transparent right there through the flappy flaps. The white one is not nearly as good looking as the black one. I'm gonna bump that down to a 7 for the white one. What in the world? Silver kunoichi. This doesn't even make her look like a ninja at all. At least the previous ones kind of do. She would look better without the sweater. Yeah, this... From behind, she looks pretty great. But man, does the sweater kind of ruin it. Especially that turtleneck. No, dude. That's a 6 out of 10. It's a 6. It could be so much better. Wow! It's so much better, you guys. It's suddenly so much better. All you had to do was change the color scheme and add tights. It went from a 6 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10. Ooh, I like this outfit. This reminds me of Ada Wong from Resident Evil. It's beautiful. Wow! A 9 out of 10. Blue does not make this better. Blue kind of detracts it away. I don't know. I feel like the red is a lot more suitable. The blue's like, it bumps it down to a 7. This is really nice. I would probably give this a higher rating, but because we've seen much better outfits, this doesn't really stand out that much. It's kind of plain looking now that we've seen the previous outfits. This feels like a 6 out of 10 to me. This is better. This is an 8 out of 10. I like it. Wow! What is this? Cybernetic bondage? Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Santa's got a dominatrix, I see. 9 out of 10. I need this outfit. Recolor. This one's black and yellow. Also really good looking. Yeah, 9 out of 10. Same score. Oh, I think I want the black and yellow one. What? Oh, this is even better. Oh, it just got worse from behind. I don't like what they did with the pattern design right here in the behind. Still a good design. 8.5. This is cute. I like this one. I'd give this an 8 out of 10. Loving all the chains. This is the Holiday Rabbit. I have this one. It's okay. I think the black and gray kind of just make it dull looking. It's fine. This is a 7 out of 10. Whoa. Hello. This underwear makes her booty look a lot bigger than it actually is. Oh, it's a pirate. It's supposed to be a pirate? I see a pirate symbol on the back of her jacket. I'm biased. I like black and red, and I like pirates, and I, also, I mean, come on, showing a lot of skin. What's not to love? 9 out of 10. That is so much worse. That is so much worse. Why would you make this into an ugly blue? No, this is a 7 out of 10. Ooh, cyber magician. Hey, whoa. Fancy and beautiful. 9 out of 10. 8.5. I feel like this color scheme doesn't fit it as nearly as well. Green, also 8.5. I think the black one, is the best one. I have this one, the cybernetic dress. 7.5, I think. You know what? No, 8 out of 10. It's actually a really nice outfit. Yellow just made it so much worse. She looks like a bee. Why would you make her into a bee? Oh, because she's a queen bee. Don't you know, VB? No, this looks tacky as hell. Bump this down to a 7 out of 10. We have this one, the motivation. Oh, this makes me motivated, all right. An 8 out of 10. But I'm not a very big fan of the color scheme here. If this had different colors, this would look so much better. I need this. That's what I'm talking about. This is the better color scheme. This is a 9 out of 10. We need to search for this one. Oh, this is the war dress. Oh. I like it. I think a different color scheme would do it so much more. The gray is just so, I don't know, it's lifeless. I don't like it when they make everything gray. Oh my god, I love the design, I just don't like the color. I give it an 8 out of 10. Please tell me there's okay, there is a recolor. Black and yellow. 8.5. It's better. I have this one. In fact, this is one of my favorite ones. This has become one of my favorite outfits. Bunny girl outfit, but with a little bit of the cybernetic stuff from the android thing going on in her back. Super form-fitting right here. Oh my god. I love this. It's nearly perfect. I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. This is nearly perfect. What would do it better is if her sleeves were just not as baggy. What in the world is this? What the hell? The white pearl? Wow! That seems incredibly... Why does she have a band-aid on her thigh? There's a random band-aid on her butt. Okay, the white one is a 7 out of 10. This is better. This is a lot better. I like this one. This is an 8 out of 10. Oh, this is an 8 out of 10. This is an 8. You know what? 8.5. No, 8.5. 8.5. 8.5. She sat on a bee. She sat on a bee. Oh, the ultimate bunny. Ooh, I like quite a lot. The tail. No. Why? This could have been like a 9 out of 10 if it weren't for the damn tail. It's an 8.5. It's still good looking. This is an amazing outfit. You get it from the beginning. I think it's one of the DLC outfits, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, regardless, you get it from the beginning of the game, and it still is one of the best outfits in the entire game. It is so scandalous. If you see me walk around and play around with this outfit, you'll understand why. Like staring into the gates of heaven itself. I don't know how else to explain it. It's indescribable. A 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. Even with the sleeves. I think the sleeves are not a detriment to the outfit because it's balanced with the long flaps on the front and back. Oh, punk top. That looks pretty cool. That's an 8 out of 10. It's not form-fitting, so you can't see her butt as well, but it's still a really cool looking outfit. Black one. Ooh. Oh, it's got a skull, this one. Same score, 8 out of 10. This is one that I've been rocking quite a bit too. I like this one. Very nice, very stylish. It reminds me of a lot of the stuff I see in Cyberpunk or Ghost in the Shell. I want to give this a 9 out of 10. This recolor does not do that justice. It looked way better with the purples. The white is, ugh. I give it a 6 out of 10. This one is kind of strange too. She's got something really enticing looking from the bottom, but then she's wearing this really heavy looking jacket that doesn't look, I mean, it looks cool, but it looks incredibly tacky, especially with all these dangly bits hanging on her sleeves. I give it a 7 out of 10. Wasteland Adventurer. I feel like this might be inspired by Fallout or something, right? It's all right. Give this a 6.5 out of 10. Very Ada Wong-esque. Reminds me of what she wore in Resident Evil 2. This is really nice looking. Yeah, this is an 8 out of 10. The green is worse. I give it a 7 out of 10. What in the Kill Bill is this? Oh wait, it literally says Kill Bill? Hold on, no, rewind. Is that a Kill Bill reference? It says Kill Kill. Cute, but the outfit itself is horrendous. She looks like a banana. No thank you. This is a 4 out of 10. This is better. I'd give this a 6.5 out of 10. Man, colors can do so much. This is a frilly officer uniform? Officer, I've been bad. It's time for corporal punishment. I don't know what I'm trying to say. 7 out of 10. Whoa. Well, either way, this is a really damn nice outfit. I would give this a 9 out of 10. The black and red is a 9 out of 10. The yellow, you just made it worse. Why would you make this yellow and gray? 6.5 out of 10. Man, why you gotta choose that color scheme? This is another red and black outfit. I like the stockings. This is the heaviest, top that I've seen Eve wear. That is not the teddy bear outfit. I would give this a 6.5 out of 10. Makes the butt look huge. Yeah, true. This is the daily knitted dress. Ooh, it's not too top heavy. This is a sweater that I can get behind. In fact, this reminds me of a lot of what the Onesans wear in my certain Daojin manga. I mean, what? 7.5. I like it. You made it worse! You made it worse! Why? What's with this pattern? 4 out of 10. One of my favorite swimsuits in the game. I had to fish up 1,500 points for this outfit. I had to suffer through an hour of fishing to get this outfit, and another hour of fishing to get another swimsuit. This was worth the time. An 8 out of 10. I wouldn't give it a higher score than that because the design is technically all over the place and it's inconsistent, the shapes and all of that, but it's still really, really, really good looking. You know what? I'll bump it up to an 8.5. This is also pretty great. This is the other outfit I was mentioning. This is from fishing. From the front, it looks great. From the side, it looks even better. And from the back, even better. A 9 out of... I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9. The Santa outfit is also really nice. This is not something you would wear when it's cold outside, mind you. But clearly, that's not the purpose of this outfit. This is something you would wear probably on a Christmas day in the bedroom. Or if it's like a hot summer in Japan, I don't know. Either way, this is a damn great outfit. This is a 9.5 out of 10. This is nearly perfect. It could be a little better if the sleeves weren't transparent, because the transparent sleeves don't really add to the outfit that much. But yeah, I don't know. It's a 9.5. It's nearly perfect. This is 2B's iconic uniform from the video game Nier Automata that came out in 2016, one of the best video games of all time, and one of the best Square Enix video games of all time. It's a 10 out of 10. Y'all can say that I'm biased, and you know what? You would be right, but this is my show. This is my rating. This is my score, and this is a 10. 2B's outfit is amazing. This is another one of the Nier outfits. I like this one. In fact, I'm using this right now in the game. I would give this a 9 out of 10. I love the design. I love the bow on the back. I love the long sleeves that kind of droop to the floor here. I don't know what you call that. You mean our show plays the Soviet anthem? No, my show. Also, the skirt going away with death is a thing. That is also true. The fact that, you know, the 2B outfit has a transformation sequence after using the WB pump, just like in the self-destruct sequence from the original game, the fact that it does that, it contributes to why it is a 10 out of 10. Thank you for reminding me about that. I forgot. This is also a 10 out of 10. Even though, like, this is not one of the iconic Nier designs, this is basically, you know, shift up thought. All right, what if we design some lingerie for 2B? And this is, you know, what they came up with. And by God, they are geniuses. Look at that. Look at it from the front, from the side. You see so much. The flowers, the bows, the transparency. Oh, 10 out of 10. This is A2's outfit from Nier Automata. I don't find it nearly as interesting as 2B's uniform. However, she has a transformation thing, just like 2B when she self-destructs. But when you use it in the game, she has a midriff, and that midriff is probably one of the best midriffs I've ever seen in a video game. A 9 out of 10. Oh, wait, this is Scarlet's outfit, isn't it? This is from Nikkei. It looks weird. For some reason, it looks very weird on Eve. Some things just look way better in anime than they do in, you know, in a realistic aesthetic. This is a 6 out of 10. This is a magical girl outfit. This is the elegant dress. It's very cute, and it's a very short skirt. A 7.5 out of 10. I imagine if you love frilly stuff, really cute frills, then this would be your jam. Another Nikkei DLC outfit. I would... plus points because, you know, you get to see some thigh, but 7.5. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. This, however, looks very strange. Way too top heavy. You can show some midriff, you can show some thigh, but the color patterns and the top heaviness of the jacket and all that is kind of, it doesn't really do it for me. I would give this a 6 out of 10. What in the world? Again, some things just look better in the anime world. I believe this is another Nikkei DLC outfit. Kind of looks like Morgan from Darkstalkers. It's all over the place. I'm not really a fan of this design. I will give this a 6 out of 10. It probably looks better in anime. Cooling suit. Doesn't leave much to the imagination because it is extremely form-fitting. This is just body paint. It looks like this has been body painted. I will give this a 7 out of 10, maybe a 7.5. Yeah, I'll give it a 7.5. And I believe that's it. Here, let me return this to normal playback speed. Yeah, this is why it deserves a 10 out of 10. Same deal with A2 over here. Yep, there it is. There it is. Yeah, that's it. All right, cool. All right, that is it. Thank you once again, Max White, for providing a video showcasing all the outfits. I've been here for probably a little over an hour looking at damn outfits. Oh, we got a lot of bangers. I can't wait for Stellar Blade 2. That was fun. That was really, really fun.